wow, guys, stay at home. Yes, South Africans love bumnandi.
Wanda uthanda izinto.
Yo!
Ngizoboshwa.
Yo!
Ngizoboshwa ngithanda izinto.
Yo!
I'm actually going to make a new category out here. It's going to be called Fatherless Behaviour.
Okay.
This is fatherless behavior. If you had a father in your life, you wouldn't be doing any of this shit.
We have about 30 minutes. Simane strong abantu ke sala bangophuka mamana bengena akho umuntu sinqokolisa asinamali yokutya and ke asanoba sayithatha nala risk yoba sihambe sithi ne but sisajongile sazika noba yi how many hours how many hours sohlala noba yi 2 hours ke guys ne if akho bhuti udasithethe after 2 hours siyayithatha risk ithoni azikho mos drinks apha yabona laa nto uba uthenge nje noba idrink ye-20 ayikho laa nto okay sihleli ke nangoku jonga guys besiqomba sinayi-40 ne because sincele yogoduka sinayi-40 sothenga noba zezo coke uyabona.
I'm laughing because I know deep inside you are looking so hard with those judgy eyes. Well, one I can say, I'll be honest, I think they're kind of old to be doing that at this point. But I think we both can admit that we women do kind of have that sense of entitlement. It's really nice if a guy can come and pay for your drinks when you're out somewhere. But like, what hacks me about these ladies is that they went there with no money. You don't do that. You don't ever do that.
Like, I want to know, I want to start up business now because I want some of that too.
It's been to start up because it's happened quite a few times before. I think it got to that point for them where it's like every time you go out, there's gonna be a guy or some guys are gonna be like, hey, yo, come chill with us or whatever. Then they end up paying for everything. It happens.
You're comfortable and like it's like they've been doing this for a while.
Well, you're looking at it like they've been doing, no, it's been happening to them. If you're ladies, pretty ladies usually, if you go to a place like in stores or whatever, like guys are always willing to pay for your drinks or your food or whatever. It's a bonus if they come in there and they're offering that, because then usually sometimes you don't even need to do anything in return. Yes, they have that expectation, but if you're smart, you probably won't.
I understand when a guy invites a girl out,
yeah,
and she has the expectation that he will pay.
Yes.
I get that part.
This is different.
That's the normal part, right?
Yeah.
And then I get the part where a girl's not out or girl's day out, whatever.
Yeah.
You'll go out intending to pay for whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah.
And then when you get there, there's a group of guys
yes.
that you meet up with and who are willing
now
to pay.
Now that's what I was saying, that's how you do it. Don't be like that. Like, leave the house literally broke, so empty-handed. You don't have money. You only have money to go in. Even that money is probably not Uber money or something. It's like they need to go at a point where they can still catch a taxi or something like that. So that means that they're even gambling with their transport to go home. Because it's like, well, what you gonna do when those niggas end up being like weird or something? You know what I mean? And then what? What are you gonna do? Because you're already counting. You already counted, your chickens before they hatched. And now what do you do?
My thing is it wrong for men to expect something out of that exchange?
You see, I'll be honest now, I don't think it's wrong for men to have that expectation. But it's part of the finesse as the women. So it's like, if we're really being fair in the playing field, the guy's not gonna spend all of his money for nothing. Like, that's wrong. We know what we want, each sex and each gender wants. We know guys want sex, girls want money or being spoiled or stuff and all of that. So let's not act dumb in these situations. I hate it when people act dumb.
When a guy calls a girl or a group of girls over,
yeah,
and the girls go there knowing that they don't have to pay for anything. They know that.
Yeah.
And they know what that comes with.
Yes.
But the only silly thing is that girls like to act dumb.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the finesse, babes. That's what I'm saying. Like, That's the card we pull. Like, okay, maybe like this is some girl code broken, but like it's part of the finish.
Because
It's
most girls, when they get called out to any situation, they usually just have money to get back home. That's usually the
yeah.
Okay, this is my last plan.
It's standard.
If everything fails, I have money to go home.
Yeah.
Right? But they know that wherever they're going, they covered for the night.
Yep.
So why can't women go into these situations knowing that, okay, if I'm going to be covered for the night, I gotta throw bombs at the end of the night?
I think a lot of cases it does happen like that. Let's not pretend like women are acting.
Some women are real like
that. Women. A lot of women keep it real like that. We know, okay, what's up. But then there are cases where, look, like, you're really not down for that. You really not about that action, but you are up for some fun. Then it's like, well, it's really up to how good your game is. And it's not fair, yes, on the poor guy or the guys. You understand what I'm saying? But it's on how good your game is. Sometimes you really don't want to be having some cow on you or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like, well, you want to go there and you want to have fun and you want to go home, period.
Can I just preface this by saying women are not good people? Because women are like the biggest users out there, like if we're keeping it a stack. Like these women will use you but when to steam, like for. There are different tiers to this. There's a tier of being friend zoned. Like you come at a lady and then you be friend zoned, but then she still strings you along because you're the guy who's willing to take her out. You're the guy who's willing to be her transport.
Every girl gotta have that.
So there's that tier, and then there's a tier where you met somebody and they got your contact, and whenever they want food,
when you want something,
they hit
like
you.
when you like, oh, I really feel like some McDonald's right now.
So you think there's McDonald's?
That nigga, yep. Like, oh, let me hit up McDonald's. Like, sadly, you don't even remember his name. Sometimes he really is that McDonald's guy.
And then there's this tier here, which is like the most ridiculous. And I hope there's not that many people doing these things here. But I understand when women, when they hit the club, they know, okay, I need to have enough money just to get myself a drink or two.
Yes.
But I know somebody's going to pull up.
Somebody.
And then the rest of my nights is sorted.
Yeah.
I get that part. But this part here, where you leave your house, next, like I'm not
I
restaurant.
don't condone that behavior. I really don't, because what are you doing? Okay, like maybe they really want to be out. Is that being desperate like to be out?
Going to a restaurant and then sitting there for 30 minutes.
I would find that embarrassing. Me personally, not even a drink, not even. You're just sitting there. They're even negotiating how many hours. I'm like, what? Hours, 2 hours, doing that, pretending like you're looking at like, what about those people who've been seeing you, that you are out there, you are vultures waiting to prey on someone? And
I don't understand, why don't you just stay home?
Because get bored, and it's like, okay, so I'm broke. Does that mean I can't have fun in my life?
That's
like,
the beautiful thing about women. Women can step outside with no money and be fed and get
and be drunk and be everything.
But a girl can be flat broke on a Friday night and decide that I'm not going to be home. Hit the club.
You know, when it's like that, let's be honest, you don't go take a chance in like a restaurant situation like that. You call up niggas you call up like, yo, what are you guys doing? You know, almost everything will be set there. You just bring yourself. There's alcohol, there's food, there's whatever. You just look gorgeous, you come with your body or whatever, and there it is. You don't go take a chance in a public place like that when you don't have a dime. Aibo.
Do you think they throw it back though? Like they give niggas bombs?
I probably.
You think they do it often?
Not often. It doesn't have to be often.
But there are some times that they get bombs.
Yeah. There will be like those ones that you're feeling. Like, babe, it really it works on like, am I feeling you, nigga? Like, am I really feeling you like that? And is the vibe that you're giving me like, like that?
I don't know about this. This is messy business.
Yeah, it's kind of like messy business, but not always. Sometimes you can get it right, but then I would not advise, ladies, that you go without a cent, honestly, or like just money to go home, not even money to buy your meal. Have the money to do the stuff you want there. Have like money like for a drink, a meal. If nothing happens, go home. Pay for what you just ate and your drink and go home. Never go in there with no money, just money to go home. You look like a fool. I'm not gonna lie, but you really just look like a fool. I can only imagine seeing a girl or girls sitting at a table. Like, how many times have people that been doing that been memes?
Yeah, we've actually seen quite a few.
We've seen, and doing it in the club. People doing it in the club.
Women still have the audacity to still try that, even if they take a few L's.
Yeah.
Next time.
How guys, stay at home. Yes, South Africans love bunandi.
Wanda uthanda izinto.
Yo.
Ngizoboshwa.
Yo.
Ngizoboshwa ngithanda izinto.
Yo. Like willing to risk it all.
I'm actually going to make a new category out here. It's going to be called Fatherless Behaviour.
Okay.
This is fatherless behavior. If you had a father in your life, you wouldn't be doing any of this shit.
Ouch.
Fatherless behavior. Fatherless behavior. Oh well, you guys let us know what you think about this whole situation.
Yeah, let us know. Like, would you take that risk to go to a place, a rest, and ladies, you don't even have a cent in your pocket?
Don't forget to like, subscribe,
and keep watching. Bye.
Check you guys in the next one.